Welcome up, welcome up, welcome up. Welcome up, soul family. Welcome up. Welcome up. Hold on. All right. I thought I had some cards in my car, but I don't, which is fine. But I'm not starting this video over. Welcome up. Welcome up. Welcome up. Welcome up, welcome up, welcome up, soul family, welcome up, welcome up. My name is Miss 11, and ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee. I know you feel this energy, and I know you have felt the shift. Just breathe through it. Breathe, breathe, breathe through it. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the angel number 1134. You can look that up. You can Google it, just angel number 1134. In summary, it says, focus on your soul's mission and pursue your passions. Before I get started, I want to give thanks to numero uno, the Almighty, one prime creator. There is only one, Most High. And I want to give honor and praise to Mother, Father, Spirit. And I want to give praise to all of the archangels, all of them. And I want to give thanks to the guidance I just heard of Archangel Michael. I want to give thanks to the 444, the 333, the 222, the 555, and I'm seeing 777. I want to give thanks for that. This 77 portal was fully loaded with a lot of downloads. All right, if you know what I'm talking about, somebody put in the comments download, loading. All right, the first thing that came to my mind before I came on today is, you're not cray, or you're not crazy, whichever one. I'm going to say you're not cray. And I'm saying that because many of you, and especially if you're following this, let me say this. This is going to be a very esoteric conversation. So you're not cray. You have a lot of gifts, especially those who are following me on this particular channel, or you ran by this for whatever reason, because it was divinely guided to come up on your feed. And you are divinely guided to be here. All right. So let me just first start out by saying why I mentioned you're not cray and you have gifts. Is because last night I stumbled upon, again, nothing happens by happenstance, so I was divinely guided to see it, an interview. And it was Oprah, and it was a podcast, but it popped up on my YouTube. And she was speaking with someone, and I can't think of her name, and I tried to go back in my history to find it, and I couldn't find it, which is okay. I just let it be what it is. And the woman she was talking to was friends with Demi Moore, and she had been on the Oprah Winfrey show like 30 years ago. But somehow they got back connected 30 years later, again, on this podcast that I stumbled upon last night on YouTube. And it talked about how initially, 30 years ago, she had published this book talking about her intuition. And currently, she uses her intuition for billionaires and companies, and they use her guidance and how much she has helped them and saving money, earning money, the whole 9 yards, etc. But what stuck out to me the most is she shared how her former years as a child, how traumatic it was. And she had other siblings. And with her siblings, let's just say there was 4 to 5 of them. Her mother suffered with mental illness, and her family, her siblings were very, very smart. And what grabbed me the most was that the siblings grew up in a house or a room next to the parents' house, and they didn't have access to the other house where their parents are living, and they had to either ring the doorbell or whatever, the door, to get their attention. And it was like 4 kids, right? There's 4 kids, thank you, Spirit, who were in this room or in this house living together. And she was 5. She was the eldest, taking care of her siblings. So she was 5, and I believe she said the youngest one was like 6 months old. But she was the caregiver while her parents lived next door, but her mother suffered from mental illness. I don't know where this is taking me. I'm just listening to the guidance. Thank you, Spirit. And she experienced a lot of death in her life, mostly from those taking their own lives, including her mom and her siblings. And I believe she went through 7 of these. And she talked about her own trauma, what she went through. A plethora of them. Just know it was very traumatizing. But she talked about her telepathic communication with her mom, even when her mom was in ICU. Now, mind you, at this point, I think she's still a kid, but she was like 10 or 11 at this point, and her mom was in ICU, and she was speaking telepathically with her mom. So when the doctors came out, and she was, as a kid again, she was asking about her mom, what's going on with her mom, because she saw all these tubes and what was in her neck and her throat and all these tubes. And the doctor asked her, well, were you in ICU? Mind you, kids can be in ICU. And she's like, no, but I saw it with my eye. So here's what I'm going back to, you're not cray-cray, is that many of us as children saw a lot of things and talked about a lot of things that we saw, right? But we were labeled, or not labeled, just we were told or shunned from speaking or whatever the case. But I'm here to tell you to trust your intuition. And you're not cray-cray. You never were cray-cray. All right? You're just divinely gifted. So hopefully this drops into your spirit. Whoever needs to hear this right now is that you're not cray-cray. You are divinely gifted. Listen to what you're seeing. All right? And know that you are divinely protected. 444. There are some changes, divine changes, happening right now in your life. And you're not going through, let me just say this, you're going through a breakthrough. But it's all a part of how you see it. Because I can say what I'm hearing in spirit, but you had to believe what you're getting the guidance of. So I'm just on to remind you right here, right now, you're divinely protected. You're divinely provided for. Things are opening up for you right now. And just keep going forward. All the numbers I mentioned earlier, you can go back and research them. So 777 is very significant right now. And so is 888 that I'm hearing. I love you. Divine Spirit loves you. Keep moving forward. Again, my name is Missy Levin. Love you.